Following a bird in the beginning of the episode cliche. These boat sailor ducks are a dick to that seagull. I know these are ducks, but Donald is literally naked here.
You can't wear this to your job interview. You gotta dress for the job you want, not the job you have, which is no job.
Louie has a point, and it gives out advice for job interviews. Take a sin off for that lesson.
Crazy old bird,
said the crazy old bird. I like how they are different now. I really can tell who's who. No sin, just pointing out the obvious. You have to do more than just pressing 2 buttons to place a location on a GPS.
He defeated a rock giant and carved a statue of himself out of its leg!
I heard he's so smart, he solved the mystery of the Chupacabra.
Good thing we would see those things later. Doctor Who is that? This guy car surfing.
Just another day at the office, eh, Mr. McD?
Scrooge hired Launchpad McQuack as his limo driver, which is dangerous because it's Launchpad. Launchpad is a dick to Morning Joe's chairs and tables. The first sign of a rich house is a peacock cliche.
Oh, here we go. Giving orders like he's the richest duck in the world.
I am the richest duck in the world! Now move!
So it seems that Donald and Scrooge has a history together. Can't wait for that to be explained. For that, I would take a sin off.
You used to be a big deal. Whatever happened to you?
Disney happened.
Huey, Louie, the third one.
Haha, Scrooge doesn't know Dewey's name. But then again, he shouldn't remember Huey's or Louie's name as well. Newspaper has a hole in important information about Scrooge's past, so his past would be a mystery. Using marbles to break a doorknob. Discount Mabel. Which I don't mind, sin counter. Anyway, you might take another sin off because Webby changed for the better. From an annoying girl to your average cartoon girl is what I like to see. That pen went through the wall.
You have avoided them for 10 years.
Because family is nothing but trouble!
Never thought this would be in the reboot that was in the pilot, where Scrooge goes on talking about how bad the triplets are, while said triplets are eavesdropping.
I'm Scrooge McDuck. I made my name being tougher than the toughies and smarter than the smarties.
But not sharper than the sharpies. Again.
I'm gonna eat a hamburger.
Only if cows are regular animals in this world, because I still don't know who are people and who are animals in this world. Also, Webby never ate a hamburger?
The gong of Pishu. Hit it 3 times to unleash unspeakable evil.
Hopefully we will never hit it 3 times when it's unexpected.
Donald Duck is one of the most daring adventurers of all time.
Daring? Yes, but only when he wants stuff that's easy to get. Is that Roxanne from the Goofy movie? Man, times has changed.
This has gotta be a fake. And I bet everything else is too.
Because one picture is fake doesn't mean all of it is fake.
What about this picture with Chupacabra?
Photoshop.
Nice thought about Photoshop, but do you think an elder like Scrooge would know how to use Photoshop?
This ghost?
You mean this Halloween decoration?
No, this actual ghost.
No, get back! You're old!
That's oldest.
What's it gonna take to shuffle you off to the afterlife?
I think the pirate ghost would have gone to the afterlife already, since we saw that picture with Scrooge fighting with the same pirate ghost. Seems chopped off, but doesn't cliche. Always fooled everyone but the viewers, which is everyone.
I should have been more specific!
What the f*** just happened?
We came down to your secret museum to look for you.
Secret museum? This is the garage.
Well, Scrooge is so rich he can put old rich things in his garage. Plain Ex Machina.
Since when is Launchpad a pilot?
Since he constantly told you about it. Why are you guys gasping? You know Scrooge swims in money.
Family truly is the greatest adventure of all. Oh no, the ground!
Everyone survived that plane crash.
Almost got me killed twice.
4 times if you count each monster as an individual time.
How is that 4 times? It's actually 3 times, unless you are counting the flying sword thing, because that is not a monster. I wonder how Donald gotten in a position like that. It's not like he stapled his clothes on purpose. 55 seconds of intro. Video tutorial for working at insert job here cliche. My god, can this get any more Scottish?
We'll find the fabled lost jewel of Atlantis and finally make me the richest duck in the world!
I think Glamgold is out of his league. He's a billionaire and Scrooge is a trillionaire. Way more than billions.
Gabby McStabberson, hack and slash smashnikov.
Why does villain names has words such as stab, smash, and slash in their names? It's like when they were born, the parents knew they would grow up to have certain jobs as their names.
Lying. It's the responsible thing to do.
That is the moral lesson, kids. Always lie to your relatives.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually know our names. I'm sorry, what? I think he called me Herbert once.
But I also remember him getting Huey and Louie's name right.
Next stop, the lost city of Atlantis in about 16 hours.
16 hours to get to Atlantis? I know the place is hidden, but that's all day. You have to also think about returning back to Duckburg. The red lines are so cartoonish you have to go around in circles twice. No wonder it would take 16 hours. Also, because there's a picture of the creatures doesn't mean they would be there. Scrooge doesn't notice the map is gone. Jeez, how overprotective is Donald? So this is Atlantis, a city underwater that's upside down. Wait, what? This part of the city isn't underwater even though it's upside down.
The Atlanteans were so eager to build an epic city of wonders and death traps, they didn't stop to figure out a proper support structure and the whole thing fell into the sea.
And someone managed to carve the entire story inside the city and put the carving upside down? Also, someone decided to build a city that's filled with death traps and forgotten about supporting structures. Then how did they build it in the first place?
He thinks he's so rich and so Scottish. Well, I'm wearing a kilt, McDuck. A kilt!
Well, Scrooge is voiced by a natural Scottish actor who happens to be the Doctor. So, if those traps wasn't upside down, they would still be avoidable. There is no way those snakes would survive being in a box for who knows when Atlantis was built. Also, it might be a smart trap, but you have to think upside down wise. Since the place is upside down, the trap would only be a small hole of snakes. Good thing Donald is here to save Dewey so he wouldn't be burnt by fire. Also, you have to once again think upside down wise, which means these death lasers would be under the bridge. So if it wasn't flipped over, it would be safe to walk across. I just realized the bridge is made out of wood, so shouldn't it all be burnt up after the first activation?
Who's that? Flint-heart Glomgold.
So you know about Scrooge, but not Glumgold.
Have fun being the second richest duck in the world.
Nope. Even with the Jewel of Atlantis, Scrooge would still be the richest duck in the world. Using everything as necessary to plug the water leak cliche. Exposition? Something I like to hear. If only Donald could speak up a bit more clearer.
Uncle Donald, you gotta let the room flood so I can grab the jewel.
But the room is already flooded. If Donald let go or not, it would not make a difference. Professional mercenaries cannot defeat 3 kids and a poisoned dumb pilot.
The Jewel of Atlantis! An efficient, clean source of energy that could power Duckburg for 50 years.
You estimated that Jewel could run Duckburg for 50 years? Well, at least I know Glumgold would get out of that. He is one of Scrooge's rivals after all.
Scrooge McDuck is back with family in tow. solving mysteries and rewriting history.
That sounds like something that can be part of a song.
Mom?
Wait a f***ing second! They are going to start addressing the triplets' parents? That's one of the greatest mysteries of DuckTales. And for that, put all the sins back to 0. But if this doesn't get addressed during the season, I'll put them back. That's a promise.